Good afternoon, guys. A bit of an update. I haven't been updating too much with the BMW, but it's just been a lot of body work, kind of prep we've been doing, but it's all kind of ready to get painted. We've done the M3 bits, filled out that. We did a little bit of work down the bottom. Oh, where's my finger? I can't do this. Oh, there, down there. Been doing a little bit of work there just to get the lines a bit better. The rear over fenders, they were pretty much spot on. I just had to cut out the fuel cap, what wasn't bad, put all the bolts in, so the rear didn't really have to touch. I kind of massaged in here, took about half off of there just so I've got clearance for the wheels a bit more on compression, but yeah, it was most of the front wings, like just the tabs here as well. I was just doing some stuff to that just to get a wee bit cleaner, but if it's a drift car for yourself, then probably who cares, like, but just because it's a daily, I want it to look a bit better. We don't have as much black paint as I thought. We're using the same paint as we used for the JZ roll cage. So what do we have? We've got like 3-4 litres, Nick, something like that, 3 litres maybe. So we're gonna paint the front wings, the rear quarters, and the bonnet just now and see how much we got left. And then tomorrow we might paint the body if we've got enough paint, but I don't think we're gonna have enough. I've got the space heater over in the corner, over there. So we're gonna try and get up to 15-20 degrees. It's probably about 5 outside just now. And it's raining and we've wetted the floor here. We're just gonna wet the floor where the car is, cover the car. We're gonna leave the bonnet on the car and kind of cover the car around the bonnet so we can spray the bonnet on the car. And then we're gonna mask up all my tools and stuff here. Just gonna put a liner up here, just cover all this stuff here so the paint doesn't go everywhere, and then because the floor is wet, then I've been told that it won't stick to the floor, so should be fine. Yeah, we'll just stick you in a time lapse and see how this painting goes. JD Autobody, who normally does my paint, he's too busy just now, so he said to do 2 or 3 coats of black, so if we've got enough, I'd like to do 3 coats, but we'll just have to see how it goes. And if it starts spider cracking or doing any weird stuff, then I don't know. Let's have a go. This is my second time spray painting. I spray painted a roll cage and it came out pretty good, so I'm hoping this comes out better. I'm doing the same basic prep. It's all about prep, painting, that's what I've been told. So next, just panel wiping. We bought proper panel wipe instead of brake cleaner. So I think as long as we do clean, and then get the ratios right for painting and have the heater on the whole time while it's curing, I'm hoping we'd be alright, but I'm just worried about fiberglass having a reaction with the paint because it is cheap paint off of eBay, but you know, this paint I don't need to use clear, so it should just, JD said spray it as you want it to look, so if we just do that like I did the roll cage, it should come out mint. So let's have a go.
Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air. A town called Bel Air. A town called Bel Air. A town called Bel Air.
Okay, so that's us pretty much set up. Next, just tack ragging the stuff now. Got our masks ready. Don't have any goggles, but maybe just wear safety glasses. So tack rag it, then we're going to panel wipe it. Maybe a painter can tell us the correct way to do it, but we're going to tack rag it and then panel wipe it. And then I think I'm going to paint all the edges of the bonnet, and then I'm going to start from the left side to the right side, because I don't think you start from the middle and then work your way out. I think because then you've got a dry bit in the middle. And then the over fenders, I'm going to do all the edges and then just do a full pass over them and then leave it to dry. And I think the heater's going to go on. Yeah, so we've got the heater on in the back there, so we're trying to get every room 15-20 degrees. But yeah, I've got these cups, these are really good. So I'm doing 2 to 1. We've got 2 to 1 on there, so fill that up, and then on the side of it you've got 10, 20, 30%. So that's how much thinners we're going to do. We're going to do 10%, so it's 2 to 1 on hardener in the paint, and then 10% thinners, and that should be good because that's what we did for the roll cage. And we've also got a thing for putting the paint into the gun, filter thingy. So let's give this a shot and see what I like.
You gotta put your past behind you. Look, kid. Bad things happen, and you can't do anything about it, right? Wrong! When the world turns its back on you, you turn your back on the world.
That's not what I was told.
Then maybe you need a new lesson. Repeat after me. Hakuna Matata.
What?
Hakuna Matata. It means no worries.
Alright guys, so it's the next day now. Paint job went okay. A couple of flies got in while I finished. But we'll open up the garage door, see what it looks like in the morning. Alright, let's get some lights on. There we go, so it didn't go too well here. There's just some on the last coat I did. It's not bad. This one went pretty well. This one went better because it was actually spidering a lot. You can kind of see the spider in there, but kind of put more layers on it. It's three coats we gave it in total. That looks okay. Right, where's this fly? Look at it. Look at that little bastard. Ah. Hey ho. But yeah, it's not bad, the bonnet. I think a lot of it will stand out. It's like, oh, I got some runs here though. Oopsie. Sand them off. And here we are. So we've actually just went and put the body panels on. So she's looking pretty good. It looks like a really good paint job from far away, but a bit closer, you can see it's been done in a shed with no kind of proper ventilation. But let's have a closer look. There we are. So the fenders are on, bonnet's on, all the bits and bobs on. The car's black and blue now, so yeah, like you can see me in the mirror. Like, it's a good finish. So no lacquer with this paint as well. It's really good for noobs, but yeah, we still need to paint the whole car and get rid of stuff like that. But the black and blue is not bad. We're going to paint this bumper next. We just thought we'll paint the bits in the light and we'll paint the bumper because we think that'll just tidy up more, and then it's got less for me to paint next time. So yeah, we need to clean this floor, but it is actually coming up. Where is it? It does come up, hopefully. So hello guys. So me and Nick have probably spent how long now? Like
20 hours.
20 hours, like painting and rubbing and putting diffs in it and rear subframe. I bought one like second hand, poly bushing and stuff. So done brakes and stuff, bled them. I don't know what else. We did loads, but yeah, let's show you. It looks like an M3 front end, but it's just confusing when you walk down the side of it. And here she is. Boom! M3? No, it's just a compact. So let's get a good look. So it really needs a wash. It's pretty dusty. She's black and blue because we didn't have enough paint, so maybe next weekend I'll do the rest. But yeah, she's lovely and shiny, like for a garage job. That is mint. I also cut the bottom of the bumper off as well, just down here. So I think it looks much cleaner, cutting that off, because obviously I had the exhaust thing over here, and the exhaust is way under now. You can actually see what I've done to the back end. Nick, have you got a light and we can show this? So yeah, we've got the power, no, I don't even know what kind of bushes they are, but they're just cheap eBay subframe bushes and diff bushes. We've got the eBay camber arms as well, so we've got it down to 0. Messing about with ride height and stuff, so we lift it up slightly, just so, you know, things don't rub. But yeah, look at that. I actually quite like that, how it's tucked in there with a bumper. So yeah, she's all done. Inside, she needs a clean, but yeah, shifters in and stuff. I really need to do something in here, but happy days. Bucket seat in, just a normal harness with a normal buckle thing. So happy days. Done. End of the compact build pretty much. Just need to paint it all black, and then she's good to be a daily drifter. Okay, so thanks for watching this series on changing an M3 to a compact. I will link in this video again where to get the over fenders from. It's Miles Moyer. You'll find him on Facebook or Instagram. Instagram's the best, so I'll just link it down here for his Instagram, and yeah, you can get the fenders off him. Such an easy swap to make it look so much better. Bye.